This channel and its videos are intended for general audience. Hello everybody, Trackmaster 2016 back again, and we're going to be doing a little update and kind of a little review on this new level crossing. Now you guys saw in the suspension bridge video where I showed a little bit of it, but I want to go full depth into the thing, into the level crossing today. So what I did was I took the original level crossing, tore it all up, took the stuff from it, the scenery, the signal box and all that, made it a 3-track because it was kind of silly for it to be because it's going to be on the railway extension. It's going to be 3-track, then it would have went to 2-track, then it would have went to 1-track. Well, I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to make it fair for all 3 engines to go. So that's what it is. So it's a 3-track level crossing. Still got to get the new Trackmaster track in there. I'm just using the old classic Trackmaster track in there as a substitute right now, and it's probably going to be what the whole extension is until I get a whole bunch of new tracks. So yeah, that's that. What I've done is the slot car road, and I'm going to try to electrify this. I may try. I've added lights into the signal box here, so it looks a bit more better, and it'll be kind of cool at night in night scenes. I'll show you can kind of see a little bit of light glistening in there. And back there in that little house is the battery box for it, so I can turn it off and on again. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm going to have to try to find a way to hide these wires. I may cut a little slit in here or something, or have a couple of slits in here and just shove the wires in there, and then probably glue. I need to actually glue this in place, so that way this won't move about while I'm messing with the trains and stuff. So that is that. So yeah, that is level crossing. I still have a lot to add on to. Still want to get some more trees, want to get some taller trees to add in the background. Got to get some shrubbery type stuff to put about the edges of the track. Got to ballast the track and all that. I want to put a field kind of like I had in on the other crossing. Kind of had it like I had on the other crossing. Just have a little field where that Maithwaite station is. That's just a little placeholder. I may add it there. I don't know. It looks kind of nice. May paint it up. Maybe make a hill, because this is going to be going on a 4x8 sheet of plywood. So this isn't going to be the full layout here. This is going to be inset into the 4x8 sheet. So hopefully there'll be enough room. I haven't really measured it. I have a frame of a 4x8 sheet of plywood out there in the where the layout is to see, so I may take it out there later. Maybe you guys can come along with me and we can mess about and see where this can go, because I want there to be enough space for the road. As you can see, they're both roads there and there. I don't want the road to be on the edge of the board, because that is dangerous. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Hopefully I can get the board soon. Put them on wheels, that way I can move them out of the way of the leaks and stuff. So yeah, let's take a look at the gates actually. What I've done is I've made the gates a bit longer. They can swing better. In fact, I was actually supposed to motorize these gates, but I really couldn't, and I didn't know how to electrify all of them up. So maybe that's a plan for down the road in the future. You know, as the original gates go, they are on the level crossing in there at Farquhar Station. I do like these gates better. They kind of have a better look to them than those small little gates, which those are fine actually. I've taken I took the wood planks out of the middle of them and put wire across in a diagonal fashion, going there all the way down on each gate. Kind of glued in place. Still have to add the little red circles, cut them in half, so I have to do that. Sorry if my big head is in the way. So yeah, added the telephone booth and all that, the bus stop and the level crossing signs. I've tested all the cars out, Bulgy, Birdie, Madge, Elizabeth, Isabella, Algie. I've tested them all out and they work well. No faults really when they go along. That's about it actually. Another thing is, I was thinking about having maybe a siding that'll go off somewhere, maybe that'll lead to a yard, maybe have a siding here and then branches off or something, I don't know. But I still want to do the field, Trevor's field, maybe have a facade type town in the background, get some HO scale building fronts and put them in the back, maybe have it look like a town in the distance. I don't know. Drop some suggestions down in the comment section what you guys think. Also, I may try to add a fakey road as well. When this isn't set into the board, I may have what I used for the one road out there at Vicarstown, that curved road that leads out of the Vicarstown station. I may try to do that and add a fake road. That way I can have vehicles like, the park, Isabella or Elizabeth with the push along deal or something like that. That way they can trundle along to the crossing too. That way it's not just the motorized vehicles and all of that. Ace and all that. So yeah. So let's actually test out some vehicles. This, I'll tell you what, getting this complete, 2 of them was a pain and 3 of them was a worse pain, because it was a lot of work. It was a very, very lot of work. Another thing you will see is I bought these road track adapters. I'm going to pull these out. Sorry if I'm interrupting the run, but I bought these road track adapters off of Amazon. So there's, I think that's Tyco. That's the Tyco road, because I have some of that, and I have the Aurora Tomy road. I think that's what it is, Aurora or AFX or something like that. So I have the original road. That's why you don't see the road on the railway anymore, because I took all that road out and I wanted to put the road on here. So the crossing is a bit wider. It is a bit wider with vehicles, so they won't hit their sides anywhere, but the road, it didn't really matter anyway to me. So that's what I did. I bought 2 of those on Amazon the other day and they came in, so painted them grey. And that's that. So yeah, so I have a bit of Tyco road as well, so I can probably have a pretty big road layout if I can get all the roads spray painted and try to electrify it and all that. So let's quit chattering and let's get ready for a run with some vehicles first on the roadway. Don't worry, they won't be rolling off the edge of the table, because I have a little barrier back there, so I can go walking back there and catch them, and I really don't have a barrier there. I may have to fluff this up a bit. There we go. Now we have a little barrier there, that way they don't go crashing off the side and break. Whoa, sorry guys. So let's just test some vehicles out. We got Elizabeth here, the brand new Elizabeth, and Algie didn't have a battery in him. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to find one with a battery. There we go, there's Bertie the bus. So let's put Elizabeth on. So here goes Elizabeth. They do very well going along the roadway. You know, so there goes Bertie. So they do very, very well. Whoops, sorry. Hello, I am Sir Topham Hatt, and if you want to watch more videos, click on these links here. And also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of all new videos. Oh, bother that telephone.